with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Second rounder, it's J.K. Dobbins.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
3rd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
8-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A collegiate star in nearby Maryland. This is Anthony McFarland.
And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
The ball carrier.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Here we go. Blue 30.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble. The second one
popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 42.
They begin the drive with McFarland.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just get got them frustrated right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And
come
that play will
on
go
now.
nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jackson, and that's off the mark, incomplete. The linebacker, T.J. Watt, there on the coverage.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson.
Man,
Oh, and a
get the
bad
fuck out
throw
of there,
there.
man.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, McFarland. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Ball carrier.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
2 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. This is caught. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll run with McFarland. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. He was no gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Like y'all can mess up the rest of these bum ass fucking damn defenders, man. Ain't no fucking way in fucking hell.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson dancing to his left. He'll run it. And some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And some room to work. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. As a quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Forced out to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield and fell incomplete.
And he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Bomb-ass nigga, man.
To throw again is Jackson. Steps away to his left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Jackson will throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got it's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
At the 24-yard line.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
You pathetic ass motherfucker.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Yeah, they're going to play that whole ass damn computer these days. You got to fucking run the damn ball. I pound that shit on this bitch ass.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout now. They probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a two-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard.
At the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Roethlisberger will throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
And the Steeler 1st down.
On the ground, it's McFarland. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Got his man, it's caught.
That was cool. You can't drop that bomb ass shit.
Vance
I don't respect no bomb ass nigga like you do. I don't. Even if you get supposed to, man. I'm still talking shit about your trash ass.
Circle that drive because
I
that
know
might be
you're
one to
working on
remember.
what the
Well
fuck.
executed
That's
to
why
give
I'm
him a
pissed
little
the fuck
cushion.
off on
Let's
you
take
with
it
your
into the
trash
boxing
can
ring.
ass
You
bomb
talk
like
about
your
them
ass.
commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think? Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he is all the way up past the 25.
The ball, no, I can't fucking with me. Fucking that damn computer D fucking that damn fucking user, man.